even the wrong course can teach you the right lesson because there's something good to learn from everyone. Okay, the problem is it might not match your expectations.
Yes.
Right? So अगर आप expect कर रहे हो कि overnight you'll become a sales rock star, you take this course and tomorrow you'll close deals. It doesn't typically work that way. So I think it's
All right. Welcome everyone to the another Homosapien podcast with this new practical inspiring story. Today we have Anmol Garg as our guest, and as an engineer who turned into entrepreneur, is a stand-up comedian now, has a lot of different background. एक जर्नी जो इतने रास्तों से गुजर गई है, I'm pretty much sure there's a lot more to learn. So with that, welcome Anmol, welcome to another Homosapien podcast.
Thank you, Ishan. Thanks for the invite. Always a pleasure to interact with you. And you've been doing some great stuff. A lot of awesome content you've been generating. So yeah, happy to be on the show.
Thanks. It's great to coming from you. So first, before going into your journey, I would really love to have this question answered. Practical question for someone who is listening, giving more value in the first question itself. So how to learn sales? Is it courses? Is it practical training? Just directly jumping into it. If someone
so I feel that, I think you can learn swimming only by jumping into the pool, right? Yep. It's not that you go through a YouTube video or you read and you've done that?
Yeah, I watched your video and I jumped into the pool. I was like, what?
But at least you survived to tell the tale, so I'm happy for that. But,
I'm happy it was a pool. It was not a ocean.
Right. So it doesn't work that way. Yes. So you need to jump into the pool. That's how you're going to learn swimming. But at the same time, you need someone who can teach you, right? So that component is also crucial. Okay, where there's a mentor, someone who can guide you, tell you, some mistakes to avoid, show you the best practices, kind of handhold you in the start. So there's two aspects to it. One is, of course, the actual doing part, and the other part is getting trained. In the right way to do it, because you don't want to spend years trying to do mistakes which can easily be avoided. So why spend that time, money, effort, energy and try to reinvent the wheel? Might as well approach a trainer or a mentor, a guide, someone who can help you. And of course you got to do the core stuff. As simple as that.
So let's talk about that a little bit more. Courses के बारे अगर हम लोग बात करें, you have your own course also. Everyone, many of the people now out there have their own courses. How to choose a course? Should we look at the results? हम कैसे कौन से course choose करें, and what to look in the mentor also, because there are a lot of things happening. Sales is not something 95 marks आगे मेरे से पढ़ो. It's not that, right?
Right. As you rightly mentioned, आजकल तो courses have become the new aloo tomato. Right? I mean, there are just tons and tons of it. So what I want to share with your viewers is that you will make mistakes buying the wrong course. Okay, and it's fine. So that next time you know what not to buy. So I would say that if you're just telling yourself, no, I will do a lot of research and then find the right guy, it's not going to work out. Okay. Again, it's not that everyone finds the mentor in the first go and he's the person who's going to take them all along. It doesn't work that way. You've got to go out, see what's available in the market, zero in on few options, possibly go for all those options, see what works, what does not work. I believe that even the wrong course can teach you the right lesson.
Okay.
That was a deep line. That was a deep line.
Yeah.
So I'll make a note of it. कभी-कभी ये just आ जाता है. So even the wrong course can teach you the right lesson because there's something good to learn from everyone. Okay, the problem is it might not match your expectations.
Yes.
Right? So अगर आप expect कर रहे हो कि overnight you'll become a sales rock star, you take this course and tomorrow you'll close deals. It doesn't typically work that way. So I think it's very important before you buy the course. Anyways, few hygiene checks that you can do. Number one is to make sure that whoever the course creator is, you connect with them. You've gone through enough information that they provide. You've gone through their videos. You like their style of teaching. You find the content valuable. And I think if you've done that research, most likely you will not make a mistake. But even if you do, it's fine. Don't hold yourself against it. Learn from it. There's definitely every course will provide some value, and then move to probably other courses. As simple as that.
Yes. And for someone who is actually starting out and is listening to this podcast right now, he would be thinking like, why should I even learn sales? Like, kyun? And what is it? How is it gonna benefit me? Like, let's touch that part also for the beginner part. And then also I wanted to talk about the courses that you have listed. It's
right. I think I love the questions. You're straight, direct, forward.
Yes.
I love these questions coming in. I like the style of the questions. Yeah. So to answer that question, number one, which I was kind of referring to before as well. अगर आप खुद करेंगे, if you're new to something, there's going to be a learning curve, right? When you join an organization, you're going to spend 6 months learning stuff, right? And then you become productive. And of course, you're going to make a lot of mistakes. Now, the idea is to shorten the learning curve, right? Because you have limited time with you. Time is the most important currency here, not money. The same thing which you would have done in 2 years, what if I say it can be done in 30 days? I'm not saying again that in 30 days you become a rock star, but that knowledge enhancement happens in 1 month.
Yes.
So that your learning curve becomes shorter, you become far more productive. If you're able to close big deals in say 2 months, you're now able to do it in 15 days. Suddenly the landscape changes, right?
Yes, makes sense.
So that's why you should invest in yourself, and it's not just for sales. Anything, any area in life. Let's say you want to start working out in a gym. Again, why would you spend a year, trying to just reinvent? Okay, let me see what works, what does not work. Go to an expert, who will give you the right knowledge. Again, he's not going to guarantee you 6 packs.
Yes.
Okay, but in 20 days, you will know exactly what it takes to get those 6 packs. Right? So there's a very good chance of you getting it vis-a-vis someone who's just trying to figure the whole thing out and you don't know when it will take.
I feel it's always a good analogy. Like gym is always a good analogy to give. Like you need patience, you need hard work, and then you need guidance to shorten that all.
Correct.
Right?
Correct. Gym को कितने भी घुसा सकते हैं.
And I was gonna say the same stuff. Just like swimming, I've done the gym stuff all. मैंने सब खुद से figure out करा. It took me two years to be honest.
Right.
But once I did it, I can that I can do it for someone in a shorter period of time. You can tell him कि 1 महीने में.
Right.
I have learned this in 2 months. But just to define sales, what it is according to you? Why should anyone do it?
Define sales as in a definition. It's
What's
the
your
ability
definition of sales?
to connect with someone and solve. Yeah, it's the ability to connect with someone, find their problems and solve it. Simple.
Oh, all right. Sounds good. And by your definition, we do it anyway in our रोजमर्रा की जिंदगी में, if I can call it that. We छोटे बच्चे, they try to talk to their parents. I want to buy this, I want to do that, I want to go to this trip. We have all done that, right? I hope I'm not the only one.
Of course.
All right. Let's talk about you also a little bit. How did your journey? Of course, everyone can look at your LinkedIn profile and go through it, but insights. I want to know insights from that BTech computer science guy to entrepreneur, then MC and all of that. Let's include everyone.